Okay, so welcome everyone. I just want to show you the Ecclesia Church App. This is like a church ERP that helps you in managing your church operations and administration. Okay, so let's just go into the app. Let's just get into it. Right, sign in. Okay, so right at the sign in here, you can see the church log. It asks you to put your church log. Your church log is your single unifying identity for your church. All right, so in this case, we're using a test account for Word and Miracle Embassy, which is short for WAMI. This is set from the beginning when you are registering your church. So then you can put in the username and password. All right, so the dashboard that comes up here now will be the dashboard of the tenant admin. So basically, your church admin, this is what it's going to show. And right here, first thing you get to see is your daily verse, where you can be able to read the word of God, so everyone gets to see the scriptures, right? Get to see the scriptures. And then you also get to see some report along membership, financial reports, and a few other relevant reports like that. Then you can get to see some quick actions that you can use to navigate to certain tabs on the platform. But let's just go to the meetings tab. At the meetings tab, you can schedule a meeting. Right now we're using Google. Then when you schedule this meeting, your members get to also join the meeting from their own end. They'll be able to see the meeting and then they join, and then you guys can have a conversation. Right. So you can get into the live stream. So there are two kinds of live stream that you can see here. The external live stream, you can just create your live stream from the external platform and then put that here, or this one, the internal live stream, where you start the live stream from the app, from the Ecclesia app itself. This one requires you to incorporate and integrate the live stream platform with the Ecclesia app. That will be found in the settings. All right, there'll be guidance on you for that. So you can create surveys to get feedback from your members and get some relevant information for your members. All right, so this feedback, look at this one I did. You can just view the details. Okay, let's just see how you want to respond, how it looks. Right, you can look at the responses and then answer them, and then you submit. Right, but let me show you the analytics of it. All right, so you can see how it analyzes all of those responses, gives you a very, very robust analytics interface. All right, for it. Okay, now let's go to the sermons tab. Right, you can upload sermons so that your members can be able to listen to them right from the app. Right, of course this app also comes with mobile, so they can listen to it repeatedly. All right, so this one also have come with a thumbnail, but it still works. So you can play it, and then they can always be blessed by the sermons that you've got there. So in your uploading of your sermons, for videos you've got to embed maybe from an external platform like YouTube or Vimeo or Telegram or any other one. Just put the embedded link here, and then it will do the rest. But for audio, you can also embed or simply just upload directly. Okay, so for the prayer tab, anyone can request for prayer, right? And then someone can come in and say, oh, okay, I will pray. And when they indicate that they'll pray, it will also reflect that someone has prayed. So like 10 people have indicated that they pray, you see 10 people have prayed with you, that kind of thing, and that is so assuring, right? Then if the prayer has been answered, you can click on that answered, and then it mark as answered. It indicates that. You can also indicate your prayers to be anonymous, so that way people, in the case of if it's a sensitive prayer point, right? All right, so at the Giving Project, you can set up your payment gateways. The payment gateways, right now we just have Stripe, Paystack, and Flutterwave. Of course, we could add other ones to it, but for now, this is what we've got. I'm considering Zella, PayPal and the rest. So you can just put in, all you need is your public key and your secret key, is indicate that, and then it sets it up. All right, and you save. Also, if you want just bank transfer, it's available, and you can still be able to track the transactions through that. Okay, so we go to the right now. Okay, you can also set up your giving project so that people can now make those payments directly into those projects. Like this one I've just built, I did one for building project. So let's just see that one and test it. So from this one, you can indicate your currency, and then put your amount, and then of course your notification. In this case, I'm using bank transfer, not payment gateway. I'm using bank transfer, right? So it shows me the account number. We make the transfer, and then we can upload the receipt there and save, and then tracks. It just indicates that payment have been done at some point, right? You're going to see that from the accounting tab, where you'll be able to see that transaction that was done right now. We've actually done an update to this, so on the giving tab you'll be able to see your history. As a member of the church, you'll be able to see your history, and the admin also gets to see different details. So in the accounting department here, you can add expenses, and then also add income that did not come from the app here, other external income. You can add that here so that you can be able to track your ledger. So it shows you your ledger, everything you need to know about how money comes in and how money goes. And then you can also export your this is either by branch, and then you can export PDF or whatever. So at the attendance tab, you can be able to create sessions like meetings, and then your members can now check in to indicate that they attended a particular meeting or not. So that way we're able to track those that attended, and it works for both offline or online. So it's also a hybrid process, right? So at the report, you see very robust report here, both financial, members, different things. And there's also report per meetings, where you can indicate maybe attendance and every other information that's required. This is also going to be helpful for different branch administrators to be able to report back to the church headquarters. So at the events tab, you can create an event, choose any particular calendar, and create an event, and it also notify everyone by push-up notification. So very relevant feature there. Okay, so right here at the community tab is where everyone gets to interact, whether from different branches or whatever, but you can broadcast messages across the different branches to everyone in the listen, or you can select who you want to interact with, or who you want your message to get to, or even by unit. You can communicate by unit, right? Or unit or department in any way. And it takes the style of the Facebook model, so it just stirs up that communication across different sections, right? Very nice stuff. So you can do a post, and so this is just for everyone to see. You can put it for everyone and all of that. All right, so let's just go to where you can make a post, and then you can make a post here, and people can see it. Like this one I done, people can see it, comment on that, like, and then they can also share to their group or unit. Alright, so the messages tab is where you can chat with anyone within we're still adding some filters to that, so you can be able to choose whether filter by region or branch, or those kind of things. So the groups, so it is where you'll be able to configure the groups that you want for the app. Like your own church organization, different church organizations have there are different groups. Some have department, and then they have family units. Some other people have department and cell unit. So you can configure it anyhow you want. You say that you know, though you get to the settings, and then you can choose those groups and put them, but here you just define it. All right. So here at the readings plans you get to see like a daily devotional. Then you can also have books that you can upload for your members to be able to read and download. All right. So okay, we can do courses here. This is a digital school, so this is also amazing. This is one of the my favorite features of this app, where you can create courses. Okay, look at this one. This is just to show you the certificate, right? We actually allow for more configuration of the certificate. You'll see that in a bit. But you can create courses across board for your entire church organization, and then they can just follow through with those courses. Very, very interesting if you ask me. Look at the course creation model. You can, of course, the course title, and then you can access more, whether it's open or if it is by invitation. Of course, if by invitation, you can make payment from that and all of that. So you can, yes, you can set up the institution. This is the configuration of the certification. Now you can set up all of those details to fit in with your church brand. It's quite robust though, so you've got to carefully fill up all of this. Okay, put in the signature. We also have to add, factor in the signature of your lead pastor and everyone involved. Yeah. Then here's how it goes. Each of the courses are divided into sections. Each section is divided into modules. So each module now has either a video lesson or audio lesson or a test lesson, right? And then at the end of each session, there's a sessional exam, and then after the last session exam, you can now submit and you get your certificate. Right. So of course, because of the model, it encourages you to complete your courses, right? So the leaderboard tracks your performance across the different groups, department, and community, and all of that. So here at the users tab, you'll be able to add members. So we make the add members to be very, very easy and effortless, because it can be so cumbersome for churches of over 1,000 to be able to add members individually. So what we did here is just generate a link, and then you send it across maybe if it's for this particular branch, you can generate a link for that branch, and then you send it to the members, and maybe through your WhatsApp group or whatever method you can, and people can just simply fill up the forms through those links, and then they just become your members that way. So it's very easy, very effortless, simple, and direct. Okay, so generated the link. All right. So for branches, we also allowed you to configure the hierarchy of your church structure in the way you want. Some churches have different hierarchies. Some churches use systems like after the headquarters, everyone has a headquarters. Then from the global headquarters, then there are some people use regions, states, then zones. Some other people use headquarters, zones, state, and all of that, and branches. So you can do all of that setting at the settings tab. So that's where you do for hierarchy and levels. So you see level 1 is the global headquarters, and then level 2 and level 3, you keep on going down the levels, configuring, and you just configure it as you want depending on what your church structure is. It's up to you to decide that. It's up to you to determine that. Okay. So you can also see the settings for roles and designations. Some different churches have different ways that they designate their leaders. So we allowed you to have that freedom, that flexibility. You can be able to designate your leaders as you see fit. Okay. All right, so then you can just add some members to your payroll. All right, so you can be able to manage their wages and all of that, and track all of that. All right, so that's basically the app in a little bit. I hope it's something that you would like to come in. Let's just get started. Thank you.